fishing news is brought to you by Navionics, Okuma, Yozori, Evinrude, Lamaglass, the Marina at Carteret Park, and the Star Island Yacht Club in Montauk, New York.
Hey, it's Jim Hutchinson with the New Jersey, Delaware Bay edition of the Fisherman magazine here in Edison this week. Just getting ready to kick off the New Jersey Boat Sale and Expo here at the Convention Center. Checking out some of the boats. There are some beautiful ones, including that brand new North Coast 255. You may have seen that in the John Raguso video that was sent out earlier this week. He did a little bit of a test ride on that beautiful boat. It's being presented by the folks here at Seaport Inlet Marina in Belmar. They're the exclusive New Jersey dealer of North Coast. You'll find the North Coast and so many other great fishing boats here at the show. And of course, we also have the seminars presented by the Fisherman magazine and the Recreational Fishing Alliance. I will be kicking it off Thursday, 1 o'clock, talking stripers, and especially talking more about the regulations, the striped bass on bunker, the bunker schools, and circle hooks. You know that we've got changes in place coming down the road. In fact, Charlie Kay, he's also going to be here on Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock, teaching folks how to throw a cast net on bunker. You know, snag and drop is going to be illegal in 2021. Circle hook regulations are coming down the pike in 2021. So you want to learn to throw that cast net, join Charlie here at the show on Thursday afternoon. Of course, throughout the weekend, all the way through Sunday, we've got trolling motor installation, fluke spoons, mojos, stripers, fluke, blackfish, New Jersey's artificial reef program. Pete Clark's going to be here talking about some of the initiatives by the New Jersey Division of Fish and Wildlife, bluefin tuna seminars, just about something for everybody, plus all these great boats. Hope to see you here. Don't forget, Friday's Valentine's Day. If you want an idea, the first 250 people, 250 sweethearts that walk through the door here on Valentine's Day, they're going to get a free rose from the Marine Trades Association. They've also got a special 2-for-1 deal. Bring a date, bring your spouse, your significant other, and enjoy that after 5 o'clock on Friday. Again, that's here in Edison at the New Jersey Convention Center, the Raritan Center, through Sunday. Of course, the big news this week, something we covered last week, striped bass. Striped bass regulations are set to change sometime very soon. And this Thursday, February 13th, Manahawkin will be the location, the community center there, right there at the police station. Look at the video tag at the bottom of the YouTube page, or look in the email alert. We'll tell you the directions. You can find it at thefisherman.com, but this is the last possibility for you to chime in on striped bass. Now, last Thursday's video, we talked about 3 potential options that I thought were going to be on the table, and they're pretty much locked in just like that, except there's only 2 options. New Jersey Division of Fish and Wildlife emailed me on Tuesday to let me know what was going down. Option 1 is that coastwide standard 1 at 28 to 35, true slot. The second option is 1 from 28 to 38, gives us an extra 3 inches. I know some people would like to hold the line on 28 to 35, but New Jersey's a little bit different. We've got the option, the flexibility to perhaps go 28 to 38. Whichever of those 2 options you prefer, make sure you voice those concerns Thursday, 5 o'clock in Manahawkin at the New Jersey Marine Fisheries Council. Now, another subject that's been coming up a lot is what about the bonus program? I see a lot of misinformation online. Well, the state of New Jersey also let me know about that too. There are 2 options they're presenting for the striped bass bonus program for 2020. One fish, 24 to 28 inches, opening on May 15th, carrying out through the year, or the same old standard that we've had the last few years. 24 to 28, opening September 1st. Also, both of them would run through the year or until we hit our entire commercial quota. Unused commercial quota, folks. We have a game fish. Striped bass is not for sale, not for harvested sale or selling in restaurants, markets, anywhere. That belongs to the recreational fishermen, thanks to the state of New Jersey. Now, as far as how much of that quota is actually used, I've got the final numbers from 2019, might help you when you go to Thursday's hearing. The latest tallies, the final tallies, that striped bass bonus program in 2019 accounted for less than 15% of the overall quota, which was 215,912 pounds. We, as anglers, tagged 5,382 fish from 24 to 28 inches in 2019 for a grand total of 31,239 pounds of striped bass. That means there's 180 some odd thousand pounds swimming free. And it's all because of the no sale game fish protection of striped bass in the state of New Jersey, and that will also be discussed at that New Jersey Marine Fisheries Council meeting. We'll also find out the final deal on fluke, which I believe is going to start May 22nd. We're also going to find out about bluefish as well. So that's Thursday. Get all the details. I will be there. I'm going to run out of here after my seminar and head right down there. We'll have more to report on that this weekend. But let's get on to the fishy stuff. Most of the saltwater anglers in New Jersey, especially the shore guys and guys on kayaks or smaller boats, they're getting into those white perch. South Jersey has always been a hotbed for white perch action. Patcong, Tuckahoe, Great Egg Harbor, down up into Absecon, and of course the Mullica. We've talked to Dave Scholl, folks at Bucktails Outfitters. In fact, I saw my friend Dave Roche on Sunday at the Palmyra show. He showed me this photo, cooler filled with white perch. Said, Jim, when are you going to get out with me? I said, when I'm done with these shows. So I might miss it. I hope you don't. Again, it's all bloodworms, grass shrimp, some minnows as well. I know I spoke with Dennis also on Sunday at the Palmyra event. He said he had a problem getting the bloodworms in to Hook House Bait and Tackle in Toms River last week because of a freeze-up in Maine. That has all changed. He's got the worms in this week. They have arrived. He got 3 flats on Tuesday and getting more, I hope, on Thursday or Friday as well. Last week, though, he had turned Chris Minion in on the night crawlers. Instead of the white perch, he sent them upriver a little bit farther. Got into some yellow perch as well. Those yellow perch, when you get your freshwater fishing license, equally tasty as those white perch as well. But again, bloodworms are coming in. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the Matidaconk or upper stretches of the Barnegat Bay around Maniloking are also holding a few white perch in there as well. You might want to stop by and see Frank at Gabriel Tackle in Brick. I know he just got some bloodworms in this week as well. Don't forget, we only have a few more weeks before that March 1st opening of striped bass in New Jersey. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more bloodworm sales around that time. Boat-wise, there's not a lot to talk about at this point in February. A lot of boats have pulled out doing their winter maintenance. Only a few boats. I think it's the Ocean Explorer out of Belmar continues to sail. We've got some boats out of Manasquan as well. I know Anthony Vitale Jr. of Bayonne. He was out on the Jamaica 2 over the weekend, hooked into some jumbo cod. Checked back in with the folks at True World Tackle in Bayonne. Akira hooked me up with this photo. So there's definitely some good fish out there as far as the cod. You've got blackfish going until the end of February. February 28th, I believe, is the last day until it takes a break until April. Of course, you've got some ling out there as well. The NOAA Marine forecast for those offshore waters, for those boats looking to get out, Saturday and Sunday, looks fishable as far as the midweek forecast. So if you're looking to get offshore, you might want to give it a shot. Temperature-wise, we may be getting back into February-like temperatures as far as Friday goes. But again, it's been relatively mild. In fact, Thursday, mild, a little bit wet, but milder temperatures all around. It's leaving a lot of New Jersey and Pennsylvania freshwater anglers especially taking advantage of some of those open water options like trout or pickerel, some of those yellow perch that I mentioned. Talked to George, though, our Pocono Outdoors guy, and he said that's what it's been all about in both New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
Well, hey, thanks, Jim. You know, here we are mid-February, temps are in the 50s. Can you believe it? And I'm not complaining. You know, the past week has been a little bit rainy and drizzly, but the weekend ahead looks like really promising to get out and wet a line. But there's been a hot bite on, guys. The brown trout have been on fire, so it's a great thing to get out on. Here's Rich Bates up here in Pennsylvania. He got himself a nice trout. Justin Lerner over in New Jersey, he got into some nice brown trout. Local fisherman here, Eric Goodstall, got into a couple beauties, and even yours truly. I managed to get out and get a fish myself. The bite is so hot. But what's even better, guys, is these fish aren't biting flies. They're out on spinners and little jerk baits. So even you spin fishing guys can get out and get on some of these fish. Really easy. So get out, get on them, guys, while the bite's still hot. From Pennsylvania, I'm George, your Pocono Outdoors guy.
Those looking for deals, in addition to a brand new boat at the boat show, you might also want to check out some of the fishing flea markets. I know in the northern area, North Jersey, we've got the Saltwater Anglers of Bergen County. They've got their annual flea market this Saturday from 9 to 3. That's at the Hasbrook Heights Hilton. Great fishing flea market, great deals, and a whole host of qualified speakers talk about fishing. It's just $5 admission for that show. Now, farther south, my alma mater, Southern Regional High School, they're having their Southern Regional Fishing Flea Market as well this Saturday. That's from 8 until 2 at the middle school cafeteria Cedar Bridge Avenue in Manahawkin. Now this is the high school fishing club. They're raising money to support the club. This is one of the very first hardcore fishing clubs that I know of in New Jersey. They host a terrific event, and it is fantastic to help with some of these kids. I know I spoke recently to one of the club founders there at Southern Regional, Captain Darren Doris, runs charters out of Beach Haven. Well, Darren is going to join us next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 21st to 23rd in Oaks, PA. That's the Philadelphia Fishing Show. Darren's going to be one of nearly 40 speakers that we've put together for that show, Saltwater and Fresh. Again, that's the Philadelphia Fishing Show. That's next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Oaks, PA. Quite a few speakers. Some of the same speakers you'll see here in Edison this week, but there's quite a difference. You want to go run the circuit, we'd love to see you at both shows. Don't forget, the show seminars here at the New Jersey Boat Show, as always, what we do is Saturday is make it Captain's Day. All the local captains are coming in, offering their advice on fluke, trolling motors, bluefin tuna. It's a terrific seminar event. Come on out here and join us. Make sure you stop by the Fisherman magazine booth as well. We've got those goodies from Savage Baits, those squids. With your subscription to the Fisherman magazine, we also have some goodies from Fish Bites as well. And of course, we've also got those decals. We're looking for more investors for the Northeast Striped Bass Study. So hopefully you'll stop by, pick up a decal, show your support, and we will increase the number of mini PSAT devices that we're putting in spawning stock stripers this spring. I hope you will come see us here in Edison this weekend, and if you don't, you better be fishing. We'll see you again next week right here at thefisherman.com.